Hey everybody, and welcome to rainy Belgium. I am not happy about this because I just can't buy a break. I have to finish 10th or above, which is not bad considering my initial qualifying position, which was 13th. But due to an erroneous penalty, well, whatever. It was a penalty. I was on a hot lap. Last hot lap, and this game likes to send AI out with like 4 seconds left, so they're coming out of the pits, which means they can't complete a hot lap because they only have 4 seconds to get around the track to get to the checker to the start finish line. And I came around the bend and I was going way faster and I didn't get out of the way in time, and I just blew up Ricardo and received a 10 position penalty, and that was in qualifying session 1. So I'm not terribly pleased. I was feeling good. I was getting the car running. I made it to qualifying 2. I felt good. I think I could have made it into the Q1. I just ran out of time. I had one accident which took a big chunk of time off of it. And now it's wet, and now it's raining. I'm no good in the rain, I admit it. Excuse me, I'm not thrilled at all. This is like the worst season ever. And now they want me to make 13 spots to fulfill my obligation, my objective, and whatever. All I can do is race. Maybe I'll skip most of it. I don't know. This is just ridiculous. This is a fun track too, and I don't want to race it in the wet. I really enjoy this track, but I'm not gonna enjoy it in the water. And I'm in last. That's just great. I got passed by everybody. Whew. Oh, you guys are gonna stop for this. Okay, I didn't know we were stopping through this. I forgot.
Careful, we need clean overtakes, or we'll face a penalty.
Okay. You want 10th, you're just gonna have to deal with it. I mean, part of me is taking my time, but I don't have much time before the big group goes away. No, no, no. No, no, no. We both spun. Come on. It's...
Looks like the stewards have awarded you a time penalty.
Alright, well, this will be a highlight video. I'm not going to go through this. I'm just... whatever. Probably shouldn't have been doing this. I'm not in the mood for it. Spent 3 hours at the eye doctor today for what turned out to be absolutely no reason, and had things done to my eyes I've never had done, and my left eye actually is killing me right now. It's like oh, they're not gonna pit either. Nobody's gonna pit in this race unless it stops raining either. I mean, this race is done. I may as well just destroy the car at this point. Anyway, I feel like my eye got a workout. It is so sore. It hurts so much right now, and I'm really annoyed by it. So I'm not in the greatest of moods. So I went to the eye doctor just to get a regular checkup, and I missed the pits. Wow. Okay. I didn't see a blue line. Whatever. Okay. I had that thing where, I don't know if you've ever had it, but they take a picture of inside your eye and your retina so they can look at the macula and the optic nerve in your retina and see if everything's healthy in the way that doesn't work. See if everything's healthy, and so it did. and everything looked good, but then on the peripheral of both eyes, on the retina, there was some weird spots that the optometrist she had no clue what they were, and she's like, you really need to go get that taken care of. I mean, it's not urgent, but you should really have an ophthalmologist or a retina specialist look at it. So I had that today, and turned out to be absolutely just aging. Nothing there, nothing out of the ordinary. Eye is as healthy as can be. No issues with my eyes whatsoever, but I've never, like, I've had the glaucoma test where they puff the air in your eye. Now, just let it be known, I don't like stuff in my eye. I don't like water in my eye. I don't know how to swim, and half the reason I probably don't want to swim is because I don't want to open my eyes in water. I just don't like things in my eye. I don't wear contacts. Why? Because you have to touch your eyeball. I'm not into touching my eyeball. I'm not into things touching my eyeball. I'm not into, I mean, it doesn't hurt to get a glaucoma test, but my brain tells me, close your eyes. And then they're like, no, you gotta open your eyes. But I know it's coming, and I know it's unpleasant. How am I on 24th? I don't get it. Okay. I know it's unpleasant. It is unpleasant, but it doesn't hurt or anything. But,
you're coming up to one of the Marussia cars.
There's the blue line I'm looking for. Let's go in here and waste some more time. And so I was into, so he's like, you ever had a glaucoma test? I'm like, oh yeah. Well, when was your last one? I'm like, oh, well, just a couple weeks ago when the woman noticed it. He goes, no, not the puff of the eye. He brings out this little machine, and he says, see, what this is going to do is you're going to look into it, and it's like a hammer, and it's going to hit your eye. What? What? No. No, we're not going to do that. And I already had my eyes dilated, and he put numbing stuff in my eyes to reduce the stinging of the dilation medicine or whatever. And he's like, so it's not going to hurt or anything. But it's like, okay. And it didn't. I didn't even feel it. I'll be 100% honest. Didn't feel it on either eye. Not one bit. I don't understand how it works. But I did not feel a single thing. But your brain still continues to tell you, no, you're not going to look at this blue light knowing that this thing is some kind of piece of hard thing, and it's going to smack you right in the center of your eyeball. Your brain just tells you no. That's not about the pain, it's not about it. Your brain is like, no, you are not, this is not normal, you're not going to do this. So I get through that, and then we go through the whole thing, wait a half hour, and then they start looking in the back of my eye, I don't know, and that's just a pain because it's just a constant, super bright light in your eye, and it's just annoying, but whatever, and you gotta look up and left, and up left, and down left, and down right, and up right, and blah blah blah. And he's like, alright, and since I went to a place that's also like a teaching hospital, he was a resident, and now the big doc, the supervising doc's gonna come in and tell us how it is, and everything, and and so he's like, yeah, no, everything looks good, but we're gonna give your eye a workout. We're gonna start, and he said it, like, we're gonna just start I'm gonna really start pounding on this eye here and pressing it here and there, so just get ready. And I'm like, no. And he does. He's like, okay, look up, look down, and I know it. He's got his darn fingers on my eyeball, and he's pushing and prodding my eyeball, and I don't like it, and I'm squirming just because I don't like it. And he's like, wow, you have a low threshold for pain. I'm like, it doesn't hurt. It's my brain telling me that you shouldn't let people do this to you. And that was when he was with the right eye. When he started doing the left eye, the first time he touched it, it hurt like hell. I felt it. I was not numbed correctly or whatever. I felt it, and it hurt, and I jumped up, and he kind of is like, it's only going to hurt if you keep moving around like this. And I'm like, it only hurts because it hurt. That hurt. I jumped because that hurt. It hurt a lot. And he's like, alright, well, you definitely have a low threshold for pain. I'm like, no, I just don't like people poking my eye with their fingers. It hurt. Just hold on a sec. Because I guess he makes you look up and down, or down and up, and then that sets your eye to let him be able to touch you without much problems, and we just didn't get it. I guess he said we didn't get it set right, but it was just like his idea that like it was my fault for moving. No, it was because you crammed your fingers, started bouncing them off my eyeball, and it hurt. So my normal reaction is to jump. So I was quite pissed at that point. He finally got done, and since then it's been a while, and I am in quite. My left eye is killing me. It's pounding right now, and it's been what, 3 hours now. Took a Tylenol, and it still is pounding. So I'm not in a good mood, and this race is boring. So I guess I'll stop talking at this point. You can enjoy these 5 laps, and I'm 18 seconds behind, so there's really nothing to see here. So I will see you at the end of the race. Alright everybody, now we're on the last lap, almost done with the last lap. Recently passed Glock for second to last, still 11 seconds behind Cayenne, so quite an uneventful race. Got through without issue. Just tried to hold on, not do anything stupid. Did whittle down that 18-second lead. Took me a while, but passed him in the first turn of the last lap. So here we go through the second, and that's it. Another uninspiring race. Boo hoo hoo.